time is 5 o'clock. Good evening and welcome to Bridge Radio News. You can listen to us on mixlr.com/Bridge Radio 987 or via Radio Garden on Bridge Radio 98.7 FM Asaba. First, the headlines. Atiku says court declaration bereft of substantial justice. More reactions emerge following Presidential Elections Tribunal judgment. And on the foreign scene, ousted Gabon president regains freedom. Now the news in detail. My name is Chi Sibel Nadosia. A presidential candidate in the February 25 general elections, Atiku Abubakar, today rejected the judgment by the Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal that affirmed the victory of President Bola Tinubu in the February 25, 2023 presidential election. He said the tribunal judgment failed to restore confidence. While addressing a World Conference at the PDP headquarters in Abuja, Atiku further argued that, though the judgment is respected, it is a judgment he refuses to accept, saying he believed it is bereft of substantial justice. Earlier, the tribunal dismissed the cases filed by Atiku, flag bearer of the People's Democratic Party, and his Labour Party counterpart Peter Obi, and upheld the victory of Tinubu. With the presidential election petition judgment done and dusted, Nigerians have continued to react to the outcome of the much-awaited verdict. Marvelous Okememe spoke with some residents in Asaba, the Delta State capital, on the outcome and their take on the judiciary.
Another wastage of precious time of Nigerians. In fact, that was the cracker of the entire judicial yesterday. The constitution was clear and unambiguous. Get 25% in 24 states, and the FCT is clear. It's not something you use English to cover up. It's clear. But the justices of the appeal court decided to trash that case and gave Tinubu a soft landing. It's a disgrace and a great disservice to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And this precedent will be a dangerous one. Nigeria is in a state of comatose. For you to consider FCT as a 37 states, my God, it is beyond expectation. It's a disgrace, and Nigerians should raise up.
It's gone. Nothing can be done again. If the judiciary, that is the hope of a common man, is withholding the truth, the evidence is there. Everything is there. But they choose to go the other way around. See, all hope is gone. We should all wait for another 8 years. There is nothing that can be done again. This is Nigeria.
Trampled on their feet. The decision of the Supreme Court. I think the hope of Nigeria is dashed. Mahmoud has actually destroyed this country with the illegal announcement of Tinubu as the president of Nigeria. We were thinking the court will restore the mandate of Obi. But today, I think we are hopeless. Hope of the common person is hopeless now in Nigeria. So I wonder how it's going to be for the next 8 years. The suffering has already started. We are calling upon Lord God Almighty to come and intervene. If the hardship we are experiencing now continue for the next 4 or 8 years, I guess there will be no country we call our own.
Now to more stories. The presidency has told former President Olusegun Obasanjo that he is not the one to decide whether Nigeria's oil refineries will work or not. The former ruler said he tried to get Nigeria's oil refineries working, but was not successful, and suggested President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's plan to do the same will not work. Obasanjo, who twice led Nigeria first as military head of state from 1976 to 1979 and later as an elected civilian president between 1999 and 2007, revealed this during an exclusive interview. However, the presidency said that Obasanjo is not in the position to make decisions regarding Nigeria's oil refineries because he is not an engineer or a specialist in such fields. The National Assembly Election Petitions Tribunal sitting in Umuahia today affirmed the victory of the member representing Ikwano Umuahia North, Umuahia South Federal Constituency and the House of Representatives, Honorable Obi Agwocha, Labour Party. Abia former Speaker and candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Right Honorable Chinidum Oji, had approached the tribunal asking that they nullify Agwocha's victory, alleging that he was not validly nominated by the LP. He also alleged that Agwocha did not resign his membership of the PDP before picking the LP party ticket, and that failed to submit the party's membership register to the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) 30 days before the poll as required by the Electoral Act. In other news, the federal government recently announced an increase in the prices of single-phase and three-phase prepaid meters, with effect from September 6, 2023. The National Electricity Regulatory Commission said the hike became necessary in order to recover reasonable cost associated with meter procurement and maintenance. Bridge Radio reporter Samuel Bofre interviewed some consumers on the hike against the backdrop of epileptic power supply.
All at all for cable, we no get lights. Why they go increase the prepaid meter? For what reason now? How do they want the masses, the poor masses, to live? Well, very expensive. What are we going to do? Is it for us to stop using generator or lights? Which one? Time has come for us to go back to our lantern. Go back to lantern or Baraka.
How they think? I don't know. The government of this present regime, since its inception, have done nothing else but look for means to inflict good pain on the masses. I don't know. Since they started, they have been increasing everything. Everything has been in the increase. Food stuff, everything has been in the increase. Now they are increasing electricity meter bill. They don't want to kill the poor masses in this country. We are complaining that there's hardship, there's no money anywhere. People are dying of starvation.
We bring you the facts. Reliable and accurate.
It's time for the
We'll
news,
follow
so
the
join
story,
us here.
keeping you
Thank you very much.
updated as events unfold. Tune in to Bridge Radio Flagship News at 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. and the update at 11 a.m. and 9 p.m. We don't just relay the news, we break the news.
From the Bridge Radio News Center, this is Bridge Radio News at 5.